Okay, first is scientific value. Mother Earth has scientific value. What does it mean? All wisdom comes from nature. I mean, whatever we learn, everything Mother Nature teaches us. I am not teaching you. No professor comes and gives his own knowledge. What we have learned from the Mother Earth, we are trying to pass it on to the next generation. So, all wisdom comes from nature. Biologists claim that biodiversity must be preserved as raw material. So, we need to preserve mountains, rivers, and all life forms because they give us knowledge. If you kill them all, our future generations will be deprived of this wonderful wisdom. Biodiversity is essential for the scientific endeavor to continue. Also, how many medications we have in the nature, no? The scientific research is done on plants and minerals. Not only that, on animals. For our human welfare, we take mice, rabbits, monkeys, puts them in the cages, and then we conduct experiments, inject them with poisons before the medication comes to the market. That medicine is administered on these poor creatures. So the nature gives us, uh, allows us to be abused for the welfare of human community. So see, that is what scientific value. The variety of life on earth represents intellectual resource. It is a living library of book. Burning is anti-intellectual acts of all time. Those are the books. When you destroy, that is called book burning. When you cut down everything, destroy everything, when you bomb something, it's a book burning because that is the book. Somebody took the quote this morning. Creation is one of the books. That's what we heard. So that book is being burnt now. So that means that library is completely destroyed. And the intellectual resource is being lost. You know, a famous Harvard biologist, scientist, Edward O. Wilson, feels we have this drive to know. Biodiversity is necessary to satisfy the need to explore in each of us. You know what? When you look at animals, it is not animal you are looking at. You are looking at your own evolution. I came from them. I am the descendant of this biodiversity. So nature is a good teacher, our teacher. Bible also tells, Jesus also teaches, look at the birds of the air, learn from them. Look at the lilies of the field. One, learn from them. God loves all the birds and each leaf on each tree. We read in Matthew chapter 6:26 and 6:28. God also loves all the plants and creatures of the rivers, lakes, and seas. Genesis 1:12. Water itself God loves. Genesis 1:10. Pope Benedict writes, I already told you, earth speaks to us. We need to listen. You know Martin Buber, one of the philosophers? He is wonderful writer. He says, sheared sheep illustrates the New Testament command to give up a coat to someone who had none. You know, the sheep is telling, take my wool. So we shear the wool. And also inside garment also, Jesus says, you should give even the inside garment when somebody asks the outside garment, isn't it? So this is the sheep that she does it immediately. Not only wool you take, also my flesh, inner garment, my inner organs, I give it to you. See, for Jesus' teachings, this sheep is the best disciple, I would call it. And a partly graced meadow was symbolic of the states of virginity, marriage, and fornication. A greedy robin as warning to greedy people. Ants, they are symbolic who worry about future because they go and gather food all the time. So all these animals, they have scientific value to teach you. Okay, they are examples. Actually, you learn from them. Not only you preach to them, to the creation, but they preach to you, they teach to you because they are older than you. They have experience. They are still alive, millions of years, but you are going to disappear within 4 million years. So that means they are doing something right, we are doing something wrong, terribly wrong. The frogs, see, symbolic devoted friars. They are like monks, larks, frogs. They sing to the Lord, the best songs they compose and sing in voices. One frog sings, another frog joins. Very soon you have the band of frogs singing and singing and singing. Suddenly they stop, and again one frog starts. Again all the frogs join during the rainy season, no? How happy they are, how communitarian they are. Look at the pictures, how bad. Take the inner coat. He gives even the flesh and the head. Okay. Jesus gives you awareness and he tells hypocrites, you know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and the sky. How is it that you don't know how to interpret this present time? Something is happening present time. Something bad is happening. But how come you don't know how to interpret? You always tell we know everything, but you don't know anything. Pope Benedict the 16th writes in Caritas in Veritate, we have to respect the inner laws of creation. Of this earth, we have to learn these laws and obey them if we want to survive. This obedience to the voice of the earth is more important for our future happiness than the voices of the moment and the desires of the moment. Our earth speaks to us and we have to listen. You got it? We have to listen. It is so beautiful quote. Church is so intelligent to warn us. So these are all our natural wealth, This all no need. This all I'm going to pass. The second one is ecological value, intrinsic value. All life in ecology has intrinsic value. That is what we have been discussing. Keeping ecosystems healthy has value apart from human value. Biodiversity is said to create soil and maintain its fertility, control global climate, inhibit agricultural pests, maintain atmospheric gas balances, process organic waste, pollinate crops and flowers, and recycle nutrients. Crop yields will be more difficult to maintain in the face of climate change, soil erosion, loss of dependable water supplies, decline of pollinators, and ever more serious assaults by pests. And this we already seen. We have to show compassion to creation and also conservation. These are the both. Already one great prophet has done it, Noah. He is the best example how to value everything, the intrinsic value. He took all the life saved. Look at the boat there. Everybody is there. Because he found intrinsic value in everything. If he had found instrumental value, he would have taken only chicken, pig, and goat and bull. He would have not taken other creatures because they don't have any instrumental value for him. But he saw the intrinsic value. The importance of he is, in other words, he saw like how God would see. God saw them with the with love and affection, the same way he saw the rest of the world. So here, an appeal to younger knowers like you: conservation is the best investment. Nothing. It is not economy. It is not technology. It is only conservation of natural world. It is not the gold. It is not the silver. It is not the bank balance. It is not industry. It is only soil, water, air. This is the investment. That's it. If I give you gold, if I give you money, you are going to squander it. You are going to waste it very soon. But if I give you soil, water, air, you are going to use it forever. Yes. So that is the meaning of conservation is the best investment. Saving all life, biodiversity is the best. John Muir, one of the famous writers, this is the fellow you need to study. Yes, you should jot it down immediately. John Muir is one of the giant ecology writers. So if you want to become later on into something, you need to aware of this writer. Famous, famous. See, there is one quote there. From the dust of the earth, from the common elementary fund, the Creator has made Homo sapiens. From the same material, He has made every other creature, however noxious and significant to us. They are earth-born companions and our fellow mortals. That is so beautiful. He simply says, we are all equal, equal,